Hi everyone, welcome to another fun project from Easy or Else. Today's project is a way to make a pillow cover that's in the round. And these happen to be a pair of leggings, and it was the exact fabric that I needed. This is a really stretchy fabric, so it worked really perfect. Let me show you how I did this. I took the pair of leggings and cut it up the length that I needed, plus some extra. You can do this with any pair of legs. I'll show a pair of jeans in just a minute. So I turned it inside out, cut it off, and then the end you can do, if you don't have a sewing machine, you could just tie a knot with some jute. To start, you could even just use a tight rubber band, or like I said, just a piece of string to tie it to see where you need to. You've done that. This one you turn inside out. This is actually the top of the waistband. So there's your tube. This was the easiest because the fabric is stretchy. I was able to just put the form in there, stretched right around it. This is so easy, and this is exactly what I was looking for. This also makes it very easy to wash. You just pull it off. So there's the pillow, and then I just used a piece of jute to tie on the end in a knot, and there it is. It really is that easy. Let me show you a version now if you want to use a pair of jeans or a pair of pants, a way to repurpose. Here's a pair of jeans, the same concept. You're going to cut it off a little longer than you think you need it. You can always cut that end off. The only difference between using this and the stretchy fabric is that it's not going to be as forgiving. So you can see in a pair of jeans, if you folded this back, see how the leg is getting wider? In this case, I am going to sew it. I'm going to start to take away some of that excess. You could just do the same thing. Turn it inside out and gather it. For this particular one, I'm going to show that you can add something to it. I'm going to add an arrow. I've cut some shapes. And then just a piece of jute. I've marked where I want it. And then to be able to get in there and sew that, I want to save this seam because that's top stitched. So I'm just going to cut down this seam and open it up. Because I'm going to re-sew that anyway. I don't have to go all the way. I just have to go enough to open it to where it's flat. So let me stitch this on. I'm just gonna top stitch over this cord on a zigzag stitch. You could add anything, appliques, picture the letter to somebody's name. I'm just going to go right up over the top on this one. Now I'll go back and I'll top stitch the arrow part on top. Once you've added your element, you're just gonna sew that seam back up that we cut away, that we cut open. It's all gonna be gathered, so you don't have to worry about something being too straight or not. And remember, as you get to the top, you're gonna take away some of that excess because the pair of pants are gonna get bigger as they go up the leg. And you don't have to worry about finishing that off because this is the part that's just gonna be all gathered up. So let's come back over here, flip it back inside out. Now we've turned it back inside out, so you can see we evened off some of the straight, made it a little straighter. So once that's how you want it, you're going to gather this cut end. You can do it however you want. If you want to take a needle and thread and do a running stitch, how you would stitch it all the way around, you can do that. Or you can just gather it up in your hand and tie it off. I'll just show you the use of a rubber band. But you do kind of want to make your gathers a little all the way around, especially on fabric like jeans. See how there's a little bit of folds all the way around. So again, I could hand stitch this, or I could just tie it off really tight with a string. Now you're going to turn it off inside out. So see, there's going to be the end of your pillow all gathered. The cool part is you don't have to have the pillow form. You could use a piece of rolled up foam, or you could roll up a towel, or something else that you're not going to use. Any kind of stuffing. Yeah. This would almost be great for camping. You could take your other clothes, fold it down into a pant leg, and make yourself a pillow. Push it down in there, get the end pretty tight. Once that would actually be finished off, it won't come undone. You can see it taking shape. And then your other end, you're going to do the same thing. Just gather it up in your hand and tie it off with string, whatever you want. In this case, because I wanted to use up a belt that I had gotten at Goodwill, I just cut it off where I needed, glued the ends so it won't come apart. This one didn't matter because it doesn't use holes, it just goes through the braid. Feed it through. And there it is. Totally fun.